Fáilte go dtí de chearmanas branta ó Ollscoil Maynooth. Welcome to your Maynooth University Conferring ceremony. Congratulations on successfully completing your programme of study. We hope your time in Maynooth was enjoyable, challenging and rewarding, and that it will be beneficial to you in whatever you plan for the future. Your Conferring Day is one of celebration with family and friends and marks an important milestone of your achievement. We wish that we could celebrate with the graduates of 2021 in the way the Maynooth University community normally does. We will do so when circumstances allow. Wishing you health, happiness and success as you celebrate this special day. Gimid sláinte sanas agus gach deara art agus an lá speisialta seo ó chailúra agat.
Díomh Galéir agus fáilte go Ollscoil Maynooth. My name is Aidan Mulkeen. I'm the Registrar of the University, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to Maynooth University today for this unusual virtual conferring ceremony. Conferrings, as you know, are one of the highlights of our academic year. For our new graduates, they're the opportunity to think about what you've done and to reflect on your success and celebrate with family and friends. For us as the staff, it's our opportunity to see you, our new graduates, confident, competent, and ready to take on the next stages of your lives. It's a day when we're really proud of you, proud of what you've done and proud of what you can do. So it's a real disappointment to us today that we can't have you here with us in person. We know it's not the conferring you wanted, and it's not the conferring we wanted for you. So we will have you back on campus at some point in the future to have the opportunity to be with us in person. But for today, we're going to confer your awards in this virtual ceremony and hope that you can celebrate at home with those who are near to you. Before we begin, let me take a moment to tell you a little bit about what to expect. This is a formal meeting of the university to confer academic awards, and by tradition, parts of the ceremony are conducted in Latin. So in a moment, I will open the ceremony with a short passage in Latin. I will then hand over to the Dean of the Faculty of Arts, Celtic Studies and Philosophy, Professor Colin Graham. As we come to each new category of award, the Dean will read a short passage declaring that you are properly examined and ready to receive your awards, and I'll respond approving the award of the degrees. Your names will then be called in sequence. When we have conferred all of the degrees, I will close the formal part of the meeting, and I will invite the President of the University to give his conferring address. And now to begin. Universitas Hibernia Nationalis, pre honorabilis provinciae cancellariae totaque universitas, haec comitia universitaria hodie convocata sunt, aut quidem viri millerisque maxime eximi ad gradus academicos admittantur.
Prae honorabilis provice cancellariae totaque universitas. Honours degree of Bachelor of Laws. Praesentu vobis hasque meas filias filiosque meos, quas omnes scio tam moribus, quam doctrina habiles et edunios, esse qui admittantur ad gradum baccalaureatus, iure honoro cursu confecto, idque tibi fide miei testor expondio, totique academiae.
Authoritate mihi concessa, admitto vos ad gradum baccalaureatus iure honoro cursu confecto.
Tina Adinga, Denisa Avram, Alison Barrett, Molly Bogan, Thomas Boyle, James Brady, Sarah Burke, Shannon Burke Coogan, James Burns, Brianna Byrne, Gemma Byrne, Lauren Byrne, Michael Byrne, Celeste Cannon, Leisha Caulfield Cummins, Lee Clear, Jordan Clevenger, Emily Coleman, Calvin Condren, Matthew Connolly, Annabelle Coulthard, Marco Krenchevich, Kevin Culhan, Gavin Daly, Niamh Daly, Ethan Devine, Niamh Donnelly, Tom Donoghue, Marianne Donovan, Caitlin Doran, Cormac Dunn, Kate Dunn, Niamh Dunn, Natalie Dunn Bray, Teresa Durkin, Carla Egan, Zudai Imara, Connor English, Jack Farrell, Hazel Flood, Rachel Foley, Megan Fox, Tara Frehel, Anya Gallagher, Molly Hackett, Jessica Hannah Murphy, Aoife Hardy, Aisling Hickey, Emer Holohan, Dara Jackson, Esther Johnson, Matthew Joyce, Reuben Kavanagh Osman, Jennifer Keane, Daniel Keating, Daniel Q, Alana Kells, Emma Kelly, Anna Cuhan, Georgia Lockhart, Quiva Lowe, Rachel Lynch, Marcus McGill-Aspic, Kiana Marr, Colleen Malone, Jessica Malone, Emma Manning, Lunan Manny, Sophie McCarthy, Michelle McCormick, Niall McDowell, Laura McAvoy, Matthew McGarry, Sive McGarry, Lara McGovern, Saoirse McCune, Ross McKiernan, Emer McMahon, Georgia McNeil, Chloe McNellis, Judy McStay, Michael Melia, Daniel Mooney, Aoife Morash, Billy Mulhall, Ciara Murphy, Mary Murray, Isabel Nocton, Abby Neeler, Josh New, Leanne Nolan, Maya Nyan, Niamh O'Brien Parr, Jason O'Connor, Niamh O'Neill O'Connor, Rachel O'Rourke, Emma Penny, Rory Penny, Sarah Peppard, Megan Phillips, Eve Poole, Claire Riley, Aoife Reynolds, Dana Reynolds, Emily Reynolds, Natasha Richardson, Owen Robinson, Sam Rossum, Anija Rosita, Susan Sathish, Jacob Schulte, Mark Shearman, Estelle Smith, Sean Smith, Kevin Sutton, Samson Tobogbade, Kaina Timms, Maura Travers, Oren Trainer, Mary Vincianu, Thomas Wall, Maria Walsh, Olivia Walsh, Shannon Ward, Lloyd Youngson. Honours degree of Bachelor of Laws, International. Michael Ajala. Anne Alowu. Danielle Comerford. Ruan Doherty. Laura Egan. Mawada Elnor. Elena Kelly. Damien Kerwin. Charlotte McGuiran. Sean Mulvaney. Niamh Tulin. Clinton Wokocha. Diploma in Arts, Church Music. Praesentu vobis hasce mias filiosque mios, quos omnes scio tam moribus, quam doctrina habiles, et idoneos, esse qui admittantur ad diploma in artibus, idque tibi fide miei testor expondio totique academiae.
Authoritate mihi concessa, admitto vos ad diploma in artibus.
Maria Brennan. Ernan Gillerin. Anne Murray. Joseph O'Byrne. Dermot O'Brien. Geraldine O'Hagan. Honours degree of Bachelor of Music. Praesentu vobis hasce mias filiosque mios, quos omnes scio tam moribus, quam doctrina habiles, et idoneos, esse qui admittantur ad gradum baccalaureatus in musica honoro cursu confecto, idque tibi fide miei testor expondio totique academiae.
Authoritate mihi concessa, admitto vos ad gradum baccalaureatus in musica honoro cursu confecto.
Daniel Arnold. Ben Cully. Dervla Diver. Rachel Green. Mary Nolan. Kitty Scully. Nicole Sherlock. Orla Sherlock. Niamh Stanley. Abby Tully. Eamon Walsh. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts, Music, Technology. Praesentu vobis hasce mias filiosque mios, quos omnes scio tam moribus, quam doctrina habiles, et idoneos esse qui admittantur ad gradum baccalaureatus in artibus honoro cursu confecto, idque tibi fide miei testor expondio, totique academiae.
Authoritate mihi concessa, admitto vos ad gradum baccalaureatus in artibus honoro cursu confecto.
Cian Eroldi. Killian Barry. Thomas Cannon. Saoirse Carter. Alana Dowling. Amanda Fitzgerald. Oren Hegarty. John Hines. Paul Long. Sean Mansfield. Niamh McBride. Julianne Riley. Zoe Smith. Deirdre Walsh. Sinead Vlodderchik. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts, International Music Technology. Bernice Banayaki. Catherine Clark. Olga Lashak. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts, Media Technology. Luke Bracken. Honours degree of Bachelor of Arts, Media Studies, International. Gavin Bentley. Ruth Cawley. Megan Finley. Thomas Gilsonen. Amy Hainsworth. Quiva Hopkins. Victoria Pekiulatu. Aoife Scanlon. Roisin Slattery. Niamh Smith. Doctor of Philosophy, Arts. Praesentu vobis hasce mias filias hunque filiam miam, quos omnes scio tam moribus quam doctrina habiles, et idonios esse qui admittantur ad gradum doctoratus philosophiae, idque tibi fide meae testor expondio, tutique academiae.
Authoritate mihi concessa admitto vos ad gradum doctoratus philosophiae. I would now like to invite Dr. Adrian Kavanagh to introduce the doctoral awards from the Department of Geography.
Department of Geography. William Durkin. Thesis title: Political Disengagement and Spaces of Neglect in the Current Political System. Supervisors: Dr. Adrian Kavanagh and Professor Chris Brunson. Lorna O'Hara. Thesis title: Geographies of Feminist Activism in Berlin and Dublin. Hybrid Feminist Counterpublic Spaces of Resistance. Supervisors: Professor Karen Till and Professor Kat Brown. Ciara Ryan. Thesis title: Ireland's pre-1940 daily precipitation data. Data rescue, quality assurance, and analysis of extremes. Supervisors: Professor Conor Murphy and Mary Curley Met Éireann.
Prizes and awards. Each year, the university awards over 100 academic prizes at its annual prizes and awards ceremony, and the following prize recipients have been conferred at this ceremony. Department of Ancient Classics. A Gerard Watson Prize for first place in the BA examination in Greek and Roman civilization, Julianne Riley. The Department of Law. Chief Justice's Summer Internship for Law Students, Rory Penny. Department of Music. First place in BA Music Technology Degree Examination Prize, Sean Mansfield. First place in Bachelor of Music Degree Examination Prize, Eamon Walsh.
Rei honorabilis provice cancellariae totaque universitas, ceremoniis rite confectus, queso facias finum hujus convocationis universitariae. That concludes the formal part of this meeting. Your degrees are now awarded, and my congratulations to you all. I would now like to invite the President of the University, Professor Philip Nolan, to give his conferring address.
A chéimethe, a gcuine úsle, bhálam fáilte pásanta a chorómh go léir ar líne chuig an searmanata speisialta ach neamhnach seo. Is ócáid speisialta é an searmanata seo is saoil na géimethe nua, agus tá áthasarm go bhfuil deise goin é calúra ó chéile ach le chéile freisin, agus mar sin bhála mar dús cógordas a cría dhéanamh ar le chéimethe go léir. Graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to offer you my personal welcome online on this very special occasion for each and every one of you, and for those with you, your graduation day. We had desperately hoped that we would be able to do this together on our campus, which is really looking wonderful as ever. And we are as disappointed as you must be that it is not yet safe to do so. But I think we're nearly there. And in the course of the next year, we intend to invite you all in person to come together so that we can be together and celebrate your achievements. Appropriately, given the very particular challenges that you have faced, you should be entitled to not one, but two celebrations of your graduation. Nonetheless, graduation day itself, the day, is a very special occasion in your life's journey, and I'm delighted that we have the opportunity to celebrate it apart, but at the same time very much together. And I do begin by offering you my heartfelt congratulations and my hope that for each of you this is as personal and joyful and special a day as if we were all here together. This has been a most unusual and difficult time. In your penultimate year of study, we were struck by this pandemic, the likes of which we have not seen for a century. You have all been affected by this. Your lives and your studies have been severely disrupted, and some of you, sadly, will have had the additional strain and grief of seeing your loved ones severely ill or losing loved ones to COVID-19, and they are very much in our thoughts. None of us imagined that this would be so difficult. None of us imagined that this would go on for so long and with such loss. And yet, through all of this difficulty, you found the resources and the resilience to complete your learning, to complete your studies. And it has been for that reason, and amplified by those events, our extraordinary privilege to confer on you today the degrees that you so richly deserved. So I'd like each of you to take a moment now and reflect on the last 18 months and on your entire journey of learning and study, knowing that all of your classmates are thinking and reflecting at the same time, wherever they may be, and think about how much you have achieved, how much you've overcome to be where you are today, and just to absorb the significance of this moment. And I'd like to thank, on your behalf, two groups of people. Firstly, the staff of the university, who went to extraordinary lengths to ensure that you could successfully complete your studies. And second, the people closest to you, many of whom will be with you right now, wherever you're watching and participating in this ceremony. They've loved you and they've supported you through thick and thin, throughout your journey of life and learning, but especially so over the last 18 months, and they deserve your deepest gratitude. I know you'll have done everything you can to make this day special, and you will have made this day special, and you will make it special throughout the rest of the day. You'll have dressed up, you'll have gathered those closest to you together to witness your graduation. And I say this at every graduation ceremony, and I say it because I really believe it's important. Do take some time, some private and special time, later in this day, to let those people you've brought around you just show you how proud they are of you, to let them into your moment of celebration, to let them show how much they love you. You'll find it moving, you'll find it embarrassing, but it's a very special moment for them as it is for you. Make the most of it, because however you feel in this moment, it's going to leave with you a memory that will last the rest of your life and the rest of their lives. These are the final graduation ceremonies for me at Maynooth University, as after 10 years, my term of office ends on the 30th of September. I have, over that time, had the privilege of conferring degrees on over 45,000 graduates, each one of you now making your way anew in the world, empowered by your education. And it's one of the great pleasures of my life to meet our graduates. I meet you all the time in many walks of life, and I'm so impressed by, so uplifted by your ability, your ambition, your optimism, your concern to use your education collectively to make the world a better place. Earlier this week, I listened to our ambassador to the United Nations, Geraldine Byrne-Nason, speaking as our representative on the UN Security Council. She directly addressed the women of Afghanistan, offering them her solidarity and support and calling upon the rest of the world to do likewise. It was a powerful and an influential moment. She, like you now are, is a graduate of this university. You have little idea where your education and your life may take you, what challenges and achievements lie ahead, but what you must know is that your future and what you do with it is important. Yes, we face extraordinary problems, poverty and inequality, assaults on democracy, and above all, an ecological crisis of which the current pandemic is just one aspect. But you are ready. You're ready to make a difference. You graduate from a truly great university, one that cares about learning and its students. And in my last graduation address, I want to offer my profoundest and sincerest thanks to all of the staff of the university for the support that they've offered me and the support that they have offered you over a decade. So you graduate from a great university with great people. You graduate into a country that's teeming with energy and talent, in a union where diversity and depth of culture allows us to think and to be freely and challenges us to think and be differently, anew and rigorously. So let these be your sources of hope and optimism and energy to boldly imagine a better future and work together to that ambition. And remember this, in the great challenges that do face us, how we live our ordinary lives intelligently, sensitively, and humanely matters as much or more than the greater projects of our public lives. It is the little things as much as the great that change the world. This, above all, is what we as academics hope for you, that we have helped you find ways to live your lives intelligently, sensitively, and humanely. We have great hopes for you. It's been our privilege to witness your achievements to date and to be part of those achievements. And we look forward to all that you are going to do into the future. So no pressure then. For now, cherish this moment wherever you are, with those you are with. Make the most now of this day, and tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after. Draw on the resources that your education has given you, and the energy and love of those around you to navigate an uncertain future with new knowledge, skill, creativity, and optimism. When we meet again, you'll already have moved on and started to make your own individual and special contribution to the world. So it's farewell then, and I know you and your very special alma mater will fare well. And it'll fill my heart with joy to see your individual and collective stories unfold in the years and decades ahead. Gur maith liv go léir, agus go n-éirí liv go léir.